Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? Hold on for a second. Let me deal with this real quick. Am I on? Am I? All right. Looks like I'm on. So, what's up, everybody? This is the Reluctant Nabi back again. All right. Um, and so wanted to put this together real quick. And this was kind of a thought. Uh, this video right here came um, as a result of a couple of things going on, right? And before we get into this, let me greet everybody real quick. What's up, Semper Fi, Texas Marine, Negro Sam? What's going on? All right. So today we're going to be breaking down some things, right? And we are pulling out the big boys. Hey, USMC vet, give me a call. Give me a call. I sent you a couple of messages. If you can give me a call or send me a text real quick. Yes, give me a call or send me a text real quick. On Messenger, if you have my Messenger. I don't know if you have my WhatsApp though. I thought you did, but I'm not sure. All right. So so as we start to break this down, one of the things I want y'all to understand is hot girl summer and all the rest of this stuff, right? In the United States, when we talk about these women, this takes precedence over all else. Okay, hot girl summer takes precedence over all else. All right, and a lot of us, to include the women that's trying to be good women, really have no idea what the risk is when dealing with these messed up females. All right. Now, these are the most violent. And I was just talking with somebody. Okay. I was just talking with somebody, right? And it was kind of crazy. Okay. So it was kind of crazy as I was talking to them. And we were talking about some instances in Brazil. And again, it's another one of them things that I've learned. And that's that no one rarely ever fights. Everything de-escalates. It de-escalates. All right. And so that's just one of them things. Hold on for a second. All right. So what's up, Kelly Gill? All right. So things there seem to de-escalate. But what we are dealing with here is some of the most violent, disrespectful, ornery, self-entitled, overall entitled group of women on the face of the planet who have exported that attitude to other places on the face of the planet. Now, here's the problem with this. You do have some good salt of the earth females, women that live in the United States. But it is going to be very, 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 very difficult for them. It is going to be very, very difficult for them because now men really understand that they have to watch their back. What's up, Captain Marvel? They also understand that this country is going to hell in a handbasket. So let's talk a bit of history. All right. We talk about the Roman culture, and it fell because it catered to the whims of women too much. Also, because of this, a lot of debauchery, this, that, and the other. A lot of property in Rome was turned over to the women as a result of the men they got with. All right. So the Roman women owned a lot. What's up, Dupree? All right. And so what happened is, like the United States, and we can see it with our very eyes, and to claim it's not happening is to choose to be blind. All right. To claim it's not happening is to choose to be blind. And that's a road we should not go down. All right. And I'm just keeping it real. All right. And so basically, okay, we got the comments coming up. All right. Basically, what we have here. Oh, what's up, Negro Sam? Look like I might have forgot you. All right. So basically, what's going on here? I'm travel ready. I'm as travel ready as I'm going to get. All right. So what's going on here is that what and to start things off, this is what I've always been professing for men to do, Afro men in particular. All right. And that is this. We don't have to walk totally away from the so-called Black woman in the United States. All right. What we have to do is enlarge our dating, or let's not say dating, our wife pool, our wife potential pool, our mate potential pool, right? And we got to do things to where we are setting up new laws and new ways of doing things that is not the Caucasian way. That is not the way that the average BAW want. Okay. All right. It is, we don't do things their way. All right. Scripturally, empirically, we see it. It is the way of destruction to do things that is going to make the BAW happy. Because for one, they're not going to be happy. Those type people that want you to do things the way they want, that want Disney and stuff, they'll never be happy. All right. they won't be happy. All right. They're not happy until they're destroying good men or destroying other men. All right. And so basically, I'm sure y'all have heard this story. Y'all know the brother. All right. And he was in a relationship, not that long of a one. What's up, David Bowman? And not this wasn't a long relationship. It was long enough for her to feel like she's missing hot girl summer. All right. And I want y'all to understand this. All right. This was something I think they forced him into, Michael B. Jordan, and probably said, you need to at least try a relationship with one of these. Okay. And he's like, I came, I saw, I tried, I'm done. Because what's going on here is this mentality. This mentality is pervasive. Hey, what's up, Baruch 12? This mentality is pervasive around the world when it comes to the Black woman in the United States and her sphere of influence in other cultures that follow the United States. All right. And so what's happening is the average Afro man is not happy in the United States because of her. It's bad when you are happier alone. All right. Brothers are like, you know what? What's up, masculinity? What's up, Dupree? Their brothers are like, it's better just to be. But see, women say that, but they don't mean it. I don't need no man. They're saying that to try to make people jealous. They're saying that to be a self-fulfilling prophecy. All right. Because they having a bunch of babies. All right. I want y'all to understand this. They're having a bunch of babies. So how do you not need no man? What's up, young boy 24? How do you not need no man? I don't need no man. But apparently you having some man because there's a lot of seeds riding up in you because you're pumping out children. Okay, so they pump out these children over and over and over again, claiming they don't need no man. All right, so what's going on is this. A lot of brothers, and here's the thing, and this is where we're going to be separated. This is the separation that's coming. Hey, what's up, Rashawn? This is the separation that's coming. The brave versus the scary. The brave brothers versus the scary. This is where the separation is coming. And let me show you what I mean. Some of us are a little more throw things to the wind, right? That would be people like me. We're the recon for y'all. Tell y'all how to do everything, this, that, and the other, right? And as recon, all right, as recon, we sit up here and we'll go places and we'll say, this is what it is, brothers like me. Now, everybody that's traveling, that has a travel YouTube channel, this, that, and the other. They're not trying to help anybody. They're trying to help themselves. All right. They'll lie on the places that they're going. All right. Because it's all about views. Now, you have never heard me tell you that Brazil is the paradise of paradises. But you've heard me tell you my opinion on things, and depending on the type of relationship you're looking for, that may be the place for you, or it may not. Y'all know what I think about that. Some of y'all know the relationships I had there. A lot of brothers close to me know why those relationships ended. All right. And so basically, there is, in the live stream, we was talking. The Brazil, in Brazil, the individuality. All right. There is none. That's why nothing is really created there. Nothing is really created there. Like the music, all the music is music that is a conglomeration of a bunch of other stuff, and they have this one beat. They have this one beat that it's the beat that won't die. And I'm like, dang, I'm tired. Okay. And I'm like, oh, please, somebody, please. Okay. And all right. And so basically, I'm sick of that beat. All right. Hey, USMC vet, I'm calling you. Hopefully it's the video call. But anyway, and so I'm tired of that beat. I be wanting to choke the people. What's going on, Nabi? All right, what's going on? I got him. All right. As soon as I figure out how to turn this thing around. Think that's it? Yeah, that's it. All right. Hold on. All right, so USMC bet. Gotcha. Hold on for a second. See if I can do something else. See, hold on for a second. One day I might learn how to use my phone. Nope. There we go. I think I have it. All right. So I'm attaching something. Did you ever get one of these? All right. Let's see. So USMC vet, hit me back and let me know if you ever got one of them. One of these. I'm gonna turn this off because this. Okay. Hold on for a second. All right. So as we get into this, someone posted about Beta saying scientifically the beta only or no that so here's the BS about that. All right, here's the BS about that. White men did that to get inside their heads, and you can see it over how it works over in Africa. And so, because these men are giving them godhood, the same men that's giving them the H, like DJ Pope was giving them the H, the HIV, right? They was getting the HIV, right? And so basically, this is how this work. Again, let me break it down like this. No one, absolutely no one, would exist at all without the father, their specific father. However, it didn't matter who the mother would be for them to exist. In other words, who the man plants the seed in is non-specific. Any woman that could carry a baby to term can be the mother, but not any man can be your father. Only your father can be your father. Let me break that down again. Only your father can be your father, but any other woman on earth that was capable of carrying a baby, right, was able to be your mother. So while anyone could have been your mother, for everybody on earth that was born of a human being, only their father, only their father could have been their father. No other man could have been their father. No other man can be your father. I want y'all to understand this. No other man, zero, no other man can be your father. No other man can be your father, but any other woman capable of bearing a child could have been your mother. Do I need to repeat that? And this is what y'all need to take to the BAW. And this is why the Caucasian man made that lie up. Oh, that the black woman has all the mitochondrial DNA. No. And when you get run through by everybody, you could do that. And it isn't about mitochondrial DNA, this, that, and the other. Right? Because this is going to be another shocker. If you wanted to recreate every race of human beings, says something happened, and you wanted to recreate every race of human beings with every hue, understand this, right? The two people that needed to be left would needed to be the Afro man and the Oriental woman, not the black woman. It needed to be the Afro man because he's double dominant. He's not recessive. It's the Afro man and the Chinese woman. Go look that up. If you want to replenish the earth with every race, that's the combination. It's not the black woman. It's not the black woman minus the Afro man. You see what I'm saying? Just because she let everybody run up in her, so she don't produce all of that. It's just that over time she let everybody hit. Period. She let every group of men hit. She let everything hit and put a seed inside of her. That's why she got all that DNA up in her. It isn't nothing that she's special like that. Like if you take the other scenario and you wanted to replace every race, the only way to do it is with the Afro man and an Oriental woman. See, but they don't, and they discovered that that's science, right? But they put out the false science. Oh, that the woman mitochondrial, the that's bull. All of that is bull. And it is designed to make her head big so she would deify the Caucasian man and expect the Afro man to deify her. Now, the weak minded Hotep and Hoteps do it, they deify her. Okay. But real men shouldn't. All right. Oh, this is another comment, the out of the league thing, right? So you look at all these shows, the Kevin Samuels, the Fresh and Fit, all these shows where they got these women arguing with dudes. First of all, except with the exception of Fresh and Fit, all right, because they're trying to be antagonistical. But the rest of the dudes that's using this same platform, they look weak. They look weak. The women come over there, take control of them dudes, right? Because they're weak. All right. They're doing it for views without a purpose. Fresh and Fit would at least be trying to make a point, right? But the rest of the dudes, they just look weak. The women come over and take them over. All right. But out of the league, right? Let's talk about this league that these women claim. All right. Finances do not determine what league somebody's in. Let me repeat that. Finances do not determine what league somebody's in. The amount of makeup that these women have do not determine the league that they're in. Oh, he's out of my league. I need a six-figure man, right? But here's the thing. Six-figure men like mannequins and fake things the fake, the advertising and stuff like that. So that's what they go for. All right. They'll pay for a bunch of stuff done to your body. Why? Because who think that they're above everybody else? They're not really above everybody else. They're really not above anybody. And here's the catch. Here's the catch. Right? That for all these women that think good, decent men are out of their league, and that they're all going to go for the top 1% of men that make money. All right. Remember, Flavor Flav, Tupac, let's say this. Tupac's made a phrase. He said, a year before, these women didn't like him, but then when they discovered who he was, they're just falling all over him. That's why he ain't really have no love for them like that. Right. Only your father can be your father, but any other woman could have been your mother. Any other woman could have been. And that's science, y'all. All right. All right. So, anyway, Yeah. All right, and here's the thing. And with TikTok, whenever they shut that channel down, I'm not worried about it because it's all about the message, right? TikTok don't run me like that. And this is the thing. I haven't been on TikTok. I don't go on TikTok. When they block me, I block them. You see what I mean? I don't go in there. And if they take that channel down, I'm not going to make another one. I'm going to just block it. See, TikTok is it's another racially biased avenue where I put something up in commentary, and before I put it up, I made sure that I can find it. And when white people put it up, it was okay. But then when I put it up, they said, "Oh, we do not allow." And it was when it was a man showing restraint as a black woman was beating on him inside a dollar thing. All right, and everybody was okay with her striking that man until he had enough and then tossed her to the ground and was about to let her have it, right? And then all of a sudden, everybody in the store run and try to pull the man off of her, right? While letting the woman free to still grab his hair. And this woman had him by his hair. Now, unfortunately, he was able to throw her in jail, but he needed to sue Dollar Tree and every last employee in there for allowing this woman to beat on him and then not allowing him to defend himself. All right, it is high everywhere there is the BAW. Hey, what's up, Zimaloo? All right, it is high everywhere the BAW exists. All right, let's not get it twisted. All right, so here's the thing. Right. Fresh and Fish didn't play it. Me, I don't. I told Khadijah, and y'all know this. She was the first and only woman that I've had actually featured in a live stream. But look what she brought to the table, though. You see what I'm saying? So that's who we support. Someone that supports manhood, but in supporting manhood, do something to offer, right? And so let's talk about out of the league. Let's talk about out of this league, this so-called league, right? So when we was talking about this league, right? In this league, we got Michael B. Jordan, and you had all these women that was after this one man. All these women wanted him. How he ended up with this woman, only God knows. And the thing is, people like this, that, and the other. All right, and I look at you without makeup, right? And she's average. She's the average, so-called in shape sister. She ain't no above average. Ain't no above average. There's below average. When you have looks. How do you get below average? Well, you abuse yourself with like drugs and stuff like that. That's how you get below average, right? Now, what makes you above average has everything to do with your character. And see, that's what these BAWs miss. All right. And so these women run around here thinking they're out of some man's league. They're out of some men's league, right? And she's not out of my league. None of these women are out of my league. As a matter of fact, It's the other way around. I am out of their league. You see what I mean? I am out of their league. I'm not even in their league. While all these women are trying to get at this dude, all these women are trying to get at that brother right there, Michael B. Jordan. All right. They're running around talking about whose league they're in, out of, and whatever, whatnot. Right? Now, here's the thing. As I was talking to a sister, and a real sister, right? I was like, these women are beneath you. All these women make all this makeup on. Here's the thing, USMC vet. The women in the favelas are feminine. Even when they're doing women, they're both feminine. Very rarely do you see the gangster looking sagging pants woman that is bi. You don't see that. All right. You see the feminine woman, basically. All right. In all aspects. When you go downtown in Brazil, all right. When you go downtown in Brazil, that's what you see. You see women, when they're together, you see two women together. Right? It isn't like it's a woman liking a woman pretending to be a man, like in the United States. All right. And then the other thing, the shape of the BAW in the United States is going to hell in a handbasket. And I was like, for the life of me, why is that? Why is it that they don't have the feminine shape anymore? They've lost their shape. They've lost their curves, right? And this is why that's happening. Such as their desire to walk like men and stuff like that, that they're changing their body composition, even how they walk, and it's like they're losing all aspects of their femininity. Now, why is this a bad thing? Because now you're no longer a good woman in a sense of being able to level this. But now you're a sorry woman because you're trying to be a man, and you're a sorry man because you can't be a real man ever. No matter what kind of surgeries they do. Like these men thinking that they're going to get a uterus and be a woman. No, you can't ever. And to even think that means that these people don't respect themselves. They don't respect real women, right? And they don't respect men. All right. And so all these women with all this clown makeup think that they're above everybody else because they paid a guy a lot of money to make their face up to not look like who they really are. All right. And so all this magical makeup stuff means that they're fake. Right? And so in losing their femininity, all right, brothers are like, okay, I'm not down with none of that. And so basically, what can I do? Right? Now, here's the other thing. When people look at this that happened here, all right, they're like, okay, no. Anytime a dude like Michael B. Jordan And Michael D. Jordan, he ain't no Will Smith. He wasn't playing that mess. All right. And so anytime somebody like Michael B. Jordan has an issue, all right, then you know. Now, remember, he got into people was on him, people was dogging him out because he wasn't talking to black women. All right. This is the only group that said they don't need no man, that they ain't going to do nothing. That when you get in a relationship, the first thing they tell you is what they're not going to do. That's why I created that question way back when. What do they bring to the table? Along with depolicing. Some of y'all remember when I came up with that. And so basically, here's the tragedy in all of this. While we are able to expand our horizons, the BAW's choices are slowly diminishing, especially the more that this happens. The more that this happens, that they F over relationships like this, and people be like, well, but damn, that's Michael B. Jordan. All the women want him. And instead, she wanted to go do Hot Girl Summer. Right? No, it's over. All right, it's over. It's over. And as much more all right, yeah. They think they're too good for him. And so she's going to go look for a lesser person that ain't got nothing. Thug thizzle my nizzle for shizzle. All right. The delusion is just completely bonkers. The delusion is bonkers, right? And we see that really, that there is really no helping. There's really no helping. All right. So now, here is the flip side of it. As these females are losing again and again and again. All right. By the time she run back, this dude is going to be he done. What's she going to run back to? All right. What is she going to run back to? Because this is what's happening. Even your average man are going to the Latinas and the Filipinas. They're like, why go to Africa where, well, we know the history over there, but worse than that is take a look at the treatment. So why go? Why go? Right? And so a lot of brothers is like, you know what? Nope, Africa is out of the question. Why? Because brothers like to be treated with dignity and respect. And a lot of brothers, like, especially when they was like, we want your money, but we don't want you. All right, so brothers went to South America. Brothers went to Southeast Asia come to find out that we are in, people compete to get us or the Caucasian man, but specifically us, the Afro American, the Afro man from that lives in America. All right. And whereas the Caucasian man that lives in America is competing with the Germans, primarily the Germans, a few in England and a few in Australia, but primarily the Germans. All right. But as far as the melanated, the ones that they love is the Afro American. And even Brian McKnight ended up with a Filipina. All right. And so here's the weird thing. When I talk about my issues with Brazil and the women, all right, and we're honest about that. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. That even then, you have, all right, my problem with Brazil is I would like to have something more long term so I can leave a legacy. All right, but that mentality just is not there. Right, right. A lot of corruption. Yeah, a lot of corruption. The way they you have to. It's okay if you pick one country. Yeah, it's 54 countries. If you pick one and, and just concentrate on that, but as soon as you try to go across borders, this, that, and the other, yeah. Hey, what's up, Cortez Smith? All right. And so basically, this is the issue with there was another incident. There was another incident that happened where and brothers, and this is why I said the commandments, right? The commandments ain't a religious thing, right? When the commandments say that you don't mess with nobody else's woman, we ain't supposed to do that. That's adultery. All right. And keep in mind, lose the papers, they don't have papers. That's not the most highest thing. That's white people stuff. The marriage license, the papers, this. So that they can control who gets together and when they get together, and they control the split up. All right. That's all BS. All right. And so basically, all right, basically what happens here is that I would say the system failed everybody, but the system was designed to fail everybody. But what I will say is the BAW failed herself. Period. About the hip hop artist that was shot by Thug Boyfriend, that woman wasn't done messing with Thug Boyfriend before she got with the hip hop artist. The hip hop artist shouldn't have messed with her to begin with because she had a thug man. But then a lot of people don't think about these things. All right. A lot of people don't think about these things. So what's happening is the brothers are exercising options And here is the crazy thing: they are finding happiness, they are finding joy. Okay? They're finding joy. And this is the thing that the BAW in the United States hate. All right. The brothers are like, you know what? Yeah, I found me something that is going to enhance my life, not make it miserable. All right. These brothers ain't trying to have battles. They ain't trying to be in the Royal Rumble. All right. And the females, they miss it. Now, again, let me take you to something. Wanted to take you to a few things, but let me take you here first. Hold on for a second. Oh, hold on. No, not that. Hold on for a second. All right, let's go here. All right, look at 3 and 11. All right, look at 3 and 11 and 3:12. And let me do this. It may look more familiar if I put it in this King James, right? As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the ways of thy path. It says, woe to the wrong, evil, for the reward of his hand is done in him. All right, listen to this. Now let's go to Isaiah 3 and 16. All right. Because the daughters of Zion are haughty, they walk with outstretched necks and seductive eyes, walking and mincing as they go, making jingling with their feet. Therefore, Jehovah Ahiah shall smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and Ahiah exposes their nakedness. In that day, Ahiah takes away the fiery finery of the anklets and headbands. All right, you can read the rest, right? I'm gonna pause it. But here's the thing: the Most High knew that this was coming to this, right? And so that's why Ezra 9 and Ezra 9. Okay, it's taking a while to get to Ezra 9. Dang. My eSource just got totally shut down. Maybe it's updating. But Ezra 9, when you look at all those groups were black people that the Most High said not marry. In Deuteronomy is Deuteronomy 7th chapter. All right. Those are the people we're not supposed to touch. And for the reasons that they turn the sons away from the Most High. What does that mean? That means that the BAW has gotten in our heads and brainwashed us into following Christianity, a white Jesus, a white God. They trained us to forget our history and culture to the point we don't have any. And we don't have any because we're supposed to create it ourselves as men. We create this. What's up, Mr. Dupree? How you doing, Mr. Dupree? All right. Yes, is the abortion deity. Molech, definitely. All right. And these women, the black women, are fighting for it. They are really fighting. All right. And that's the sad part. All right. If you go to Deuteronomy 7, hold on for a second. Let's bring it back up. Deuteronomy 7. And if you read Deuteronomy 7 at the top, you will discover that who he tells us to stay away from is all Afro people. He don't mean stay away from all Afro people, but the groups are all Afro people. Why? Because they lead you away from serving the Most High. And y'all got to keep account of this, right? And understand that anybody that tries to draw you away from the Most High is the person you need to stay away from. All right. But when you go other places, because of your spirituality, these women, if you're steadfast in it and know what you know why you believe what you believe, all right, these women outside of the United States will follow your lead. They will follow your lead. All right. They will follow your lead. If you know what you're talking about, you study, leave what you come to for, then the women will follow your lead. A good woman will follow your lead. Notice I said a good woman will follow what? Your lead. A bad woman won't, because she's in competition with you. She's trying to lead you. All right. And so what happens, right? What happens is this. that at the end of the day, at the end of the day, we as Afro men need to expand our horizons. All right, we need to expand our horizons. We don't have to put up with the malarkey. All right, we don't have to put up with the malarkey, as they say. All right, we can expand our horizons, because if you go back and look at everything, you see a lot of brothers are happy when they deal with women from outside of the United States. All right. When they deal with women from outside of the United States, right, they seem to be happier, especially when they're dealing with East Asian women and the Hispanic women. All right. And so these dudes that are getting hooked up, this is what they're hooking up to: happiness, joy. Because they brothers start looking for this in any woman that could give it to them. It's just happened to be the Hispanic ones were there first, or he goes to Southeast Asia and things are cool and copacetic there. All right. So basically, brothers, at the end of the day, it is up to us to expand our horizons, right? You got, if you find a good um, Afro woman in the United States, then that's what you jump on, right? But don't spend your life looking for something that is that difficult to find in a place that intentionally made it that way. All right. So, brothers, with that said, I'm out. I got to get up early in the morning. All right. But with that said, I'm out. Brothers, pay attention. It's time for us to save ourselves and find for ourselves who cares for about what we're trying to do and who actually have our back. So, with that said, I'm out. All right. Peace, love, and soul, everybody. And thank y'all for stopping by.